Good afternoon YouTube. So today we're going to run through the materials that we actually use for wrapping. I've had a few questions off Instagram on what products that we prefer, so I thought I'd just give you a quick rundown of what we have. So really we need to have a separate video for the types of wrap we use, but just a quick run through. We normally use D-tape for any sort of stickers, vinyl cutting that we make. We use KPMF wraps for decals and for vehicle graphics along the side. And then it's a bit of a preference on customers' choice between the Avery Dennison wrap and the 3M wraps. They're both really good quality products, but in my personal opinion, Avery Dennison's the better wrap, 3M have the better colours, but that's for another video. So we'll start with the heat gun. I have just a standard Black & Decker plug heat gun. I don't like using flames. It's just a bit of a scary thought, me walking around with something that can set my garage on fire, so I stay away from anything like that. So just a normal Black & Decker heat gun. They're around £25 off Amazon. Really cheap, really good product, and take a really good kicking. Next we have the thermometer for when we're setting the wrap. Very important to get it up to temperature. You really need to get one of these. I have seen products that have thermometers actually built onto the heat gun. Seems far too much money when you can just get everything separate. Cotton gloves. Really good for when you're sealing the edges, so you don't burn your hands at all. I prefer them. Right, so when we get on to squeegees, I prefer the Avery Dennison squeegees. They're just, I don't know, they just feel better, and they've got the better flex that I prefer with the Falton. So I do prefer the Avery Dennison squeegee, but I do actually prefer the 3M knifeless tape. So it's just what everyone's used to, different preferences and all. With the measuring, I prefer a fabric tape, probably because it goes back to when I do all my upholstery and fabric side, and also it takes any sort of worry about scratching the paint because it's not metal. Some of them actually come with metal tips, but I remove them as soon as I get them. Then we have clay bar, fine clay bar. We get ours from Autobright here in Stoke-on-Trent. Really good product, really good for cleaning. I use the Avery Dennison surface cleaner. Just really good product, really gets really clean. And obviously tape, you can never use enough tape. So, and magnets, yeah, these are just really good when there's only one person in the unit at any one time. It's another set of hands, just helps out a lot. So like I said, I'm trying to put a bit more out there on social media, get a few more YouTube videos out this year. Last year was a bit of just a mess really with everything that was going on. So hopefully next week's video is going to be the different types of wraps we use and what the pros and cons of each one. So hopefully join me then for that.